In this video, let's talk about how to create a chart based on our budget data. I believe the chart the book does, this monthly expense chart, is a look at all of our expenses by month. They do it as a pie chart, so you can tell what are those values that are their biggest expenses. So obviously the gray one in this case is tuition, the orange is food, the blue is rent. By looking at this legend, how did they create that chart? So I'm going to go to the monthly finance sheet, and notice we do have these words down here. Well, those words came right off the spreadsheet. So the first thing I want to do is select those words. Those are considered our chart labels. And now I'm going to hold my control key down and select all of these values that are associated with those labels. So I've selected my labels, held down the control key, selected these values, and now I'm going to go to the insert ribbon. There is a charts group, and right here are the various pie charts, and I can hit this drop down arrow and choose whether I want a 2D pie or a 3D pie. Their chart looked like a 3D pie, so I'll click on that and it creates the chart and puts it right in your spreadsheet. Now, when you select a chart, it has its own set of two ribbons. There's the chart tools is the name of both of them, and you have a design ribbon and a format ribbon. Under the design ribbon, they have all sorts of different chart styles that you can play with. You can click on any one of these and see what they do with the values. Looks like ours, I don't know if the book has a particular style they wanted you to do. Let's see, I might go back with this one. I didn't want the labels on the pie. Oh, that one makes it look like a piece of candy. Well, it looks like they all have labels. So I'll show you a way to get rid of those labels, because really all we want is the legend according to this particular chart right here, and then we're going to put in a chart title. So I have these labels and the numbers inside the piece of pie. If I hit this plus sign, there is a checkbox called data labels, and if I hit that, it says where do you want them, and then if you hit more options, it opens up an entire pane how I can format all of those data labels. Well, actually, I don't want to format them. I want to get rid of them. So I go back to the plus sign and I just turn off that checkbox, and now the labels are gone. I can resize this chart, and then my legend will start to look more like the chart on that sheet. And then to actually add a title, I simply click on that title box, and then I can type whatever I want in this box. And click back out. So basically, the only other thing they did for that chart is moved it to its own chart sheet. And notice this is a chart sheet. It doesn't have A, B, C, D for column labels or 1, 2, 3, 4 for row labels. So I click on monthly finances, I click on this chart, and under the design ribbon on the chart tool, there's a button here for move chart. I'm going to click on that, and we want it on its own new sheet, and we're going to name that sheet monthly expense chart, and I'm going to put a 2 on it only because there's already one existing, and that would probably give me some kind of error that I'd have duplicate sheets. So now when I hit OK, it grabs that chart and puts it on its own sheet. And for now, I won't go too much more into charts, because in Module 3 we'll cover a lot more of the formatting that I can do once I've created a chart, and we'll also discuss a few of the other charts when I go under Insert. There's a lot of other kinds of charts, obviously column charts, bar charts, line charts. We just did a pie chart, so we'll play with a few of those in Module 3.